So I'm going to sing you a brand new song of mine, and like many artists, I support myself through teaching occasionally, and that's what this song is about. So I thought it was absolutely the perfect opportunity to air my brand new song for you. So this is how it goes. When you sit by my side and our minds become one, sharing the sense of the songs, all the power I hold and the knowledge you know flow like the time as it runs. If it's a song that you love, then I'll sing it for you over and over again. And in the room that we share with a book and a task, anything's possible, all you have to do is ask. Well, the more that you give, the more you will have, the less you will need by and by. And the less that you need, the more you will share the details that catch in your eye. For experience teaches and ignorance learns, from victory and his brother defeat. As the moments accrue, you'll build up the wisdom and let wisdom see you through. I want to teach, I want to learn. Today is never too late to know something new. It's what you make, it's not what you earn. Do what you love or learn to love what you do. Do what you love or learn to love what you do. Sit like a child with the sky in his eyes, and wonder the wheres and the whys. But the more that you learn, the more you don't know, as we grasp at the truth as it flies. For the curious minds have the liveliest eyes, glinting away in the dark, to get down in the gutter and gaze at the stars. If you're thirsty for knowledge, you'll always be parched. I want to teach, I want to learn. Today is never too late to know something new. It's what you make, it's not what you earn. Do what you love or learn to love what you do. Do what you love or learn to love what you do. Do what you love or learn to love what you do. So you've already heard from me, obviously. Like it says above me, I graduated with a philosophy degree from university in 2006, so a little while ago, and since then I've been working as a musician. While I was there, I just met some fantastic musicians and started playing music and got extremely inspired to sort of follow that thread rather than any of the other sort of things that were available to me. And since then, I've been writing songs essentially and singing and playing guitar, like you saw me do before, trying to develop my skills as a singer, a guitarist and a songwriter. And I've been doing that really in quite a solitary way, I would say, like in a very independent way, writing my own material and sort of developing my own performance. Not always performing on my own, but very much bringing other musicians in to work with me on the things that I'd written and the things that, the sort of sound that I wanted to develop. And I've just arrived at a point now, which I was just talking to Mike about, which is that I feel like I'm ready to sort of collaborate with other artists and other musicians, and to go in a different direction with my music. And it's an extremely, extremely exciting proposition. Now, I think a lot of musicians and artists generally get very hung up on working on their own thing. And I think there's a couple of things that you get out of that. The first thing that you get out of that is, you know, ultimate control over your art and over your product. So whatever it is you're making, you're the one who makes all the decisions about it, and like, you're the one who sets how it's going to be in the end. And that is obviously very reassuring, and it's very exciting as well, because you're doing it all yourself. And so you have this sort of grand plan and this idea, and you try to realise your idea as much as you can. And the other thing that you might get out of it is a sort of sense that you're getting all the glory out of it or something. Well, I think that that second one is something that is seductive but ultimately completely pointless and futile. So we're going to forget about that one right now. Now, the first one, the idea that you'll have creative control, I also think is actually something that you shouldn't really be too attached to, because if you work with other people then, and you work really closely with them, then the dialogue which you have with that person will put you on a journey which takes you far beyond your own realm of experience and the realm of your own creativity. So the way I would work usually, and the songs that I'm about to sing for you on the guitar, are things that I've just come up with by myself on my own in a room, and then I've written the guitar parts, or I've started with a vocal or a lyric or a melody or whatever it is, and I've developed it up to a certain point, and I've worked extremely hard on it to get to something which I feel like will come across to an audience and will communicate with you when I'm singing it to you in a way that you can really understand and hopefully feel something that I also feel, and try and communicate and sort of create a unifying experience almost with an audience through musical performance, which is what I'm really all about. So that's a little potted, anyway, it's a little manifesto for you, I suppose. So, so that's what I'm all about. What I'm trying to tell you is that I think to shed those ideas about doing things by yourself, you can actually build something which is far, far more powerful and far bigger than one person. Firstly, more people means more ideas and more input. But obviously, you have to both be, or however many people are working on it, you have to really involve each other in your own creative processes, be extremely honest, and make sure that you're arriving at something at the end that you're both really proud of. So there are great, great, great challenges to work collaboratively, but ultimately, and I think I've sort of said enough now and I'm ready to sing for you, I feel that collaboration is actually the way forward, and I would strongly encourage all artists to collaborate with other artists, just to broaden their own horizons. And you know, I was particularly inspired by, actually, I think all the other speakers this evening who are collaborative artists in one way or another, and that sort of makes me think that I'm going along the right track. So to put this into context, I play with a band which is called Bard, and I've always written the music for it myself and written the words for it. And I'm just arriving at a point now and building a very small collective, probably 3 people, to start to write and collaborate and create music together. And I think that as a piece of performance that can be extremely strong, because then an audience is connecting with you on the basis of they're seeing a dialogue between 3 people which is taking place on stage before them, which I think is a lot more exciting than just seeing one person doing what they can do, which is what I'm about to do for you now. So in the fine tradition of men with guitars, I'm going to sing you a love song, and it's called Memories of Dublin. Wrap my sun, that crisp December day. 6 pints of Guinness, a bottle of Tullamore Dew. No one going back there, but I dare say without you. But I'll come to you now, bring the past up to bear, singing Dublin City in the bare old time, looking out over the sea as the light climbs. It was time that I yearned for, and seasons are so long. I asked and I waited for you. And if I didn't give you everything, if I felt afraid, maybe somewhere deep down we both knew. But we spent the night in that old LDV, one lighted candle, cheese and wine, you and me. Bed's too short now, the night was long, singing roll on, winter and out, midsummer songs. Well, I gave you much, but I didn't give you all. I was careful with my words, I refused to be your fool. But at least we connected, something in me didn't know a breakup could be beautiful. Now I do, 'cause I can't